Hello everybody and welcome back to Vintage Survival. We're going to get cracking with the tedding in just a second, but we do have a slight issue. Yes, it's not too heavy for the tractor. The tedder is somehow under the ground. I'm hoping I can free this off without resetting, although it's not looking great, is it? Oh, switch it on. That's a good way of launching into space. We're free. Good. So yes, the plan is to ted the alfalfa. We're tedding the swaths of alfalfa so we can make alfalfa hay, and I think it's actually going to be just for making money from directly. I don't think we're actually going to need to use this hay because we already have loads. Obviously, if FS25 wasn't around the corner, we would probably be using it because the series wouldn't be ending quite so soon, although we are getting through the numbers, aren't we? We must be around 45 now. I don't know exactly which episode number we're on, but we are getting on a bit. The series has been going for a little while, but at least we have progressed quite nicely. I'm happy with that. We've still got bales to move. This field on the left hand side needs to be drilled. We're going to drill it today. Seasons is now switched off just because of the timing of everything, so we need to make sure that field is ready in time. I was planning on just doing something really quick and easy like soybeans. I think that'd be fine. We've done loads of triticale and rye and green rye and stuff, so we don't really need to do any more of those. We have experienced the new crop types. We've got alfalfa, that's what we're doing right now, and I have done clover, which is very, very similar in the game to alfalfa. Yeah, the clover, you just keep cutting like we do with this. It keeps regrowing just like grass. So yeah, we've got this field to do, and we've got the other field to do. This is the bigger of the two, I think. It's about the same. I know, it's probably, yeah, this one is a bit bigger. Ever so slightly. There's not really much in it. But once we're done, we'll get the rake, and then we'll quickly bale it. We do have a bit of grass as well, but I'm not too sure what to do with that, because really, well, that should be hay as well, because the silage pit is completely, well, it's as full as it's going to be. It's not completely full, it is as full as it's ever going to need to be. We're not going to get through all that, I don't think, so we can't really be turning it into silage. We don't have a bale wrapper, so I might ted those fields as well. They're only tiny, so I might as well just do hay in all 4 fields. Well, I know that one of those fields especially couldn't really be called a field, but that was the fastest time we've ever done 4 fields. So now I need to do the same again with the rake. Not quite as fast, I would say. It's a bit of a slower job. It's a job which I've done quite a lot. Maybe at this point we can just get a bigger rake. Like our grand finale for doing this sort of work. Let me just quickly have a look and see what there is available to us. So we're currently using that because it just makes sense. 3 meter working width. That's 2.9. It's annoying. It is annoying. I think actually the way that we're currently doing is the fastest. So yeah, we'll get the rake attached. Where did I put it? It does help if I know where it is. It can't be far away. I'm probably looking straight at it. Yes, I am. It's right there. Yeah, it does. It sort of blends into the background with these autumnal colours. Let's roll. Let's get this done. Now, I could jump cut it. We've done this quite a lot of times. But I suppose, yeah, if you don't want to see it, just skip forward a minute and you'll bypass the time lapse. Well, there we go. Yeah, we moved on to November. Get a bit more light. There is rain in the forecast, which means we do need to get this baling done quickly. And it also means that every single field that we own, I think, except for the one which hasn't been drilled, will have bales in it. So we've got a serious amount of bales to move. And I think actually everything that we have in the fields will be sold in December. Or maybe even November if the price is good, but most likely December. So anyway, yeah, let's go and get the Massey Ferguson tractor with the baler. We'll get this baled as quickly as possible. Don't like the amount of time I'm doing. That is the issue with this sort of series, because the equipment is small. Oh, I always hit that, always. And I did actually sell one pallet of apples. We do have more pallets of apples now, so we could sell them. We actually do want to repay that loan. We do have a fairly significant loan. £5,500 has just gone out, because it's a new month. But anyway, yes, the baler is over there. It's still in the field over there, waiting for us. So we'll just work backwards. We'll do the alfalfa field first, then this one, and then those two behind us. And I really would like to get the field drilled. I know there were a few requests to do drilling in all the fields, but no, I've worked it out. I've done the calculations. We only have time for one field, because we're also doing Survivor Challenge. Right. So, oh yeah, we're going to convert, aren't we? We've got 92% straw. We're going to see if we can convert it into hay. This would be pretty good if we can. Wow. I do feel like I've played the system there. That was hay, wasn't it? Not grass, I think. I hope so. Well, we'll be able to... Well, if I walk up to it, we'll find out. Wait, that's grass. The neighbouring field is... I've got super strength on. Okay. It is hay. Yes, it's hay. Wow. We did so well there. We just converted nearly an entire straw bale into hay. Good. Alright. Okay, well, I think we've got automatic drop enabled. Yes, we do. Again, it would have been nice to upgrade to a bigger baler. The quadrant class baler would have been my first choice, but that is £88,000. We could still get it. We'd have to get another loan, and it would only be used today. So, yeah, because if we do soybeans, that's not going to have straw either. Bale number 2 popping out right now. Although technically this is bale number 1, because bale number 1, the real bale number 1, was produced in seconds. So mostly straw from another field. Okay, so we are at the end. I do have a little bit of alfalfa. I just found out that the hay, grass hay, is worth more than alfalfa hay. But it is worth more than straw, which is why we're benefiting earlier by converting. But yeah, I would have thought that alfalfa hay would have been worth more than the grass hay. But it isn't. It's only about £3 in it, but it is still worth more. Right, so we have this field. Just going to do this really, really quickly. Yeah, we'll probably only get about 2 bales from this. And I really wish I could just pick all these bales up right now and sell them. And I suppose I could do. But we wouldn't necessarily get the best price, although the price I think is still quite good. I'll have a look. I'll see what the current price is. And we'll go from there. The alternative is to sell everything that's on the trailer right away, and then load these up onto the trailer, and don't sell any of these ones until the end. Because we need some, we do need to keep some hay for the cows, but we don't need to have quite so much. Yeah, they don't use that much. Not with the amount of cows that we have. Yeah, it's almost at its peak. It's currently 180. Peak's around 186. So I think we might as well just sell them. At least we'll get some money in. So it's going to do that thing again where we almost have enough but not quite to get another bale. Yep, there we go, so that's that one popping out. What will it be? Oh no, it'll probably be about 30%, wouldn't it? In which case it will just get converted if we ever do another field, but I don't know if we will. So this might... Yes, this might go down the drain, so I won't put it in the baler. We'll get the loading wagon. This makes more sense. We could just dump it on the ground and scoop it up again. It's such a tiny amount. Or we could just give it to the cows as hay. The thing is that they might never use it because we're feeding them TMR, and that always takes priority. So yeah, what to do? Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? It's only it's not even 1,000 litres. Yeah, not even 1,000 litres. I'll just put it in their trough, and if they run out of TMR, then at least I've got this to go at. Wanted to tidy that up. You've probably noticed, but I'm ready for FS25. I think I've played enough 22 now. 3 years, yeah, 3 years from the very start, plus early access back in 2021. So even longer than the release, but only by a few days. But yeah, definitely ready for 25. Definitely time to move on. I do wish Giants would release a new game every 2 years. But there you go. It always used to be. Right, so I suppose the other thing, we could just go into December right now. We might as well just go into December, get the best price. No point hanging around. Because I don't think we are drilling. I'm going to have to get a bigger drill. Probably. No more time lapses today. Well, maybe loading the trailer up, we'll see. But we don't have that many bells to do it. It's not too many. Okay, so we should have the best price. 186, 183. It's gone up by £3, but it is on the way down again. And as for the alfalfa, 184. Okay, so now the alfalfa is slightly higher. Interesting. Cows, you doing okay for food? Oh, look at that. Oh, wow, look at that. They're eating the hay I just gave them. They did already have a bit, but they are into it. So that's worked out quite well. Let me just move this swather, because I put it there for a screenshot, and never moved it, because it looked good. Again, though, I think the swather's job is done on this farm. Combine, you're in the way too. You can go over here. Yeah, as it is December, we're going to have to sell our grain as well. So we'll have to scoop up some of it. But let's just deal with these bales first. We've got so many hay bales now in the fields that these can all go. And I think the vast majority of what are in the fields will go as well. So, yeah, I think I know the best place, but let me just double check this. Yeah, that's the place which is just over the fields. It should be just over here. Yep. Nice. And I'm guessing it's the same place for hay, it makes sense. Alfalfa hay and hay made from grass is pretty similar. At least we get some money in. I'm going to look into drills in a minute because I think the priority probably is drilling. I was going to clear the fields, but it's pretty much a point. Oh, what? We only get 10,000 for that. I was expecting more, but I shouldn't be greedy. Right, yeah, seed drills. Let's have a quick look here. Seeders. I think I know which one I'm going to go for. 3 meters. It's not here. I better go and enable it. 1 second, I think. Oh, actually, what's that one? I haven't used that one for a while. There it is. That's the one. I know we use it a lot. We do use it a lot. But it's good. I think it's a direct drill as well. It is. So, whoa. Look at those. They are interesting. Duo rib. Yeah, I'm going to buy it. I don't know if we have enough seed. I suppose we do. And the current drill probably has seed in it. But if we don't, then, yeah, once we know how much more we need, we can go and get some more if necessary. If we don't put the crop in the ground now, then it's going to be a while. So, yeah, let's drill it. We'll be needing this next time. And next time we'll do a feed mix. We will probably totally fill their trough because they're gonna get through another full load, I reckon. But it's really good that they're now currently working through the hay. Yeah, that timing was just great, really, really great. So what do we have? We do have a seed bag over there, and we do have some seed in here. I think we'll have enough here. I'm not confirming that, but it looks like we probably do. It's not the biggest field ever, and I could use this drill, but I don't want to. Yeah, we've got to the stage where we have the money, well, we have some money. And it would be nice just to try out another machine. And the other one is direct drill. And has that been cultivated? I think it has, actually. Yeah, I did the slurry as well. It's fully fertilised on one half because it never actually got harvested. The other half probably needs to have one application. Let me just see this. Quickly have a look. Yep, one application required on the other half, but a section of it is fully fertilised. I wish we could have upgraded quite some time ago, actually. Right, so it's only 2,700. Got to spend money on it to boost it a bit. Still, it could be worse. And isn't this a drill which can also do fertiliser? It is, isn't it? Well, I won't do the fertiliser because I know we've got our own liquid fertiliser. And as we've just established, only a section of the field requires fertiliser. We've got our duo ribs. Yeah, lots of liquid fertiliser. So that didn't have much in it, 182 litres. And 422. So yeah, we might have to go and get some more. Really not sure about it. It does depend which crop we put in, and some crops don't really use that much seed at all, like canola. Soybeans might be one of those crops. And if we're running precision farming, soybeans don't even need fertiliser, but I think in the base game it does. Let's go. Let's see what the consumption rate is like. So, 420. Yeah, so it's using it at a rate I would have expected, really. It looks promising. I'm still going to stick with saying I don't think we're going to need to buy any more. And actually, I really hope we don't, because it'll be 1,000 litres that we have to buy. And we'll probably use a few litres. So, no, let's just hope for the best. Let's just hope we do have enough here. Surely this is going to cover all the field. I admit it will probably be close, but please be on our side. And the more I say that, the more I think we're going to have to refill. Well, let's see. Yeah, I didn't want to do more time lapses, but here we are. perfect, absolutely perfect. That's really good. So that is our field drilled. We still have 194 litres left. I'm so pleased I didn't buy any more. We're going to spray it. This will be a super fast job because what would it be? It's like a third of the field that he's doing. Oh, look at the honey stacking up too. Yes, I've been putting that there for several episodes, but I think we've actually got quite a lot more as well in that spawn point. And this should be, I believe, the best month for it. So we do need to make sure that gets sold before we move on to January. But we are going to be in December for a while. We've got stuff to do. Right, where's my sprayer? There it is. Yes, I've put the combine in the way. Can I squeeze through? Not really. No. No. I'll just back that up. There we go. Box in the swather. There we go. Yeah, so it's probably going to be a long time actually before we do another vintage survival series, because it's not like there's going to be loads and loads of vintage tracks and mods out immediately for 25. So this will be the end for a while. Hoping to do some new stuff as well for 25, some new ideas. Yeah, on several occasions actually I felt like I've got stuck in a rut with 22, which I am not happy about. So I do need to create a new series. Of course, Survival Roleplay will be continuing and finishing at some point. I say continuing and finishing, yeah, we've got to finish the storyline. And then that'll be it. That'll be it for Survival Roleplay, sadly. But, you know, I might have another sort of similar idea, possibly. Somewhere here we should have a dividing line. Oh, did I guess it almost right? It's like, where is it? I think I just clipped it just there. Where are you, dividing line? There you are. That is so close. Right, we know where the dividing line is. So it is actually about half, not a third. Interesting. Okay. And again, I just want to thank all of my channel members for your fantastic support. It is very much appreciated. Like at the moment I do a very, very short early access for videos. Once we get into 25 properly, when I'm not just releasing videos continuously, hopefully it'll be a couple of days at least early access. And that should be, I was pretty much done. There's a little bit at the top, but yeah, I was done. Nice. We're going to have a good crop here, and yeah, this time it can't wither. As for FS25, I am going to be playing everything as it's intended, so we'll be keeping seasons and stuff switched on. Try and play as realistically as possible. I know I don't play super realistically, but I prefer it that way. I feel like if you do it too realistically, it just, I don't know, there's something about it, it just loses a bit of fun. I don't know why. I like to play sort of semi-realistically. That is my comfort zone. Everyone's different. Some people like to be really unrealistic. Some people like to be super realistic. I'm in the middle. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.